Hey y'all, Ileana Zoradragon. We're back with another part of Let's Play Star Stable. Let's get right into it and talk to Pamela. Hello there, Ileana. I've spoken to a few of my contacts, and you seem as though you're pretty trustworthy, so I'll help you as much as I can. You want to meet Mrs. X, if I understand you correctly? Do you even know who Mrs. X is? Not many people do. Mrs. X is the leader of Chill. Chill are Jorvik's foremost resistance against GED. I support them in as many ways I can, but they're incredibly secretive, so my contributions to their fight are pretty small. Whenever they need help, I always step up. I've only met Mrs. X once, and we only exchanged a few words. She knocked my door in the middle of the night one time when she was being chased by GED guards, and she needed somewhere to lay low. I offered her a bed and didn't ask any questions. When I woke up the next morning, she was on her way out the door. She told me that if I ever needed Show's help, I should go to New Hillcrest and ask for... Wait, what was that? Did you hear something? Someone's coming. Dash it, it's Junior Buttergood. Not a word to him about Mrs. X or Chill, Ileana. Morning, Junior. How lovely that you dropped by. This is my friend Ileana. Have you two met before? Ileana? What kind of name is that? Listen, Ileana, we don't much like outsiders here in Epona, so I reckon you better buzz off back to wherever you came from, and be quick about it. Pamela, where's my honey? If I don't get it today, I will make your life miserable. Well, Pamela, the honey, where is it? You know very well that the only thing that makes my daddy happy is to drink tea with your honey stirred in. Your honey is the best in all of Epona, and that's the only reason I buy it from you. But if you can't deliver the honey, then I won't buy from you anymore. All I need is one excuse, and I'll take my money elsewhere. Doesn't matter what my old dad says, so watch out. I'll expect the delivery of honey to the Butterhill today. Oh, I really don't like this family. That was Junior Buttergood, the head of the Buttergood family. An absolute cretin, but he's the most powerful man in the region, and he knows how to throw his weight around. Everyone around here is scared of him, even me. He's best buddies with the GED types as well. Well, I make my honey to make people happy, and if it gives someone a tiny bit of extra joy, then I guess I've done a good thing, even if that person is Vladimir Buttergood. Who Vladimir is? He's the eldest of the Buttergoods. He must be over 100 now. A more evil soul than you couldn't hope to find. But since he suffered a stroke 10 years ago, Junior's been running the family. It might be hard to believe, but compared with Vladimir, Junior's a real little ray of sunshine. Ileana, can you help me get some honey to Junior Buttergood? I think we can use this delivery as an opportunity to get closer to Mrs. X. Let me explain. A lot of the Buttergood family are absolutely wretched. I mean, you've met Junior, but honestly, in comparison to the rest of his family, he's an angel. Luckily, there are some good people in that bad family. Robert Buttergood is one of the bravest people I've ever met. Decent and respectful, friendly, brave, and a member of Chill. Exactly, Junior's little brother is on our side. Just think if Junior found out, Ileana, he'd be pretty surprised to say the least. But of course it's a secret. You mustn't tell a soul. You understand that, right? Good. You need to talk to Robert Buttergood. It was him that Mrs. X told me to get in touch with if I ever needed Chill's help, so it would be perfect if you deliver the honey to Butterhill. Get the honey from the beehives, and I'll get some jars together in the meantime. One, two, three, and four. You got some honey, Ileana? Perfect. The bees didn't sting you, did they? There we are. Here are some honey jars. Now you have a good reason to visit Butterhill, where the whole Buttergood family lives. Do you know Butterhill, by the way? You don't? It's probably best I tell you a little bit about it before you go. Here's how it is. Butterhill is the actual estate on which the Buttergood family lives. It's built around the ruins of an ancient fort known as Old Ridgecaster. Nobody knows who built the old fort, but from what I've heard, the latest theory is that the Romans settled there around 2,000 years ago. The big fort behind Old Ridgecaster? You certainly seem to be interested in history, Eliana. I'm not the right person to talk to, really, but you can certainly find someone who knows more about Epona's history in New Hillcrest. Anyway, I'll tell you what little I do know about the fort. It's called Fort Maria. It's quite like Fort Pinta. Did you think about that? They were both built in the same time, but Fort Maria has been closed off to the public for as long as anyone can remember. That's probably just a tale, but apparently nobody's made it over the wall. But apparently nobody who ever made it over the wall has ever come back. Typical stories that parents tell their children to stop them doing stupid stuff. Anyway, while I'm telling you all about Epona, I might as well tell you about the Great Thunder. It's a huge ravine right between Old Ridgecaster and New Hillcrest, which splits Epona in two. The Great Thunder was created when a gunpowder factory in that spot exploded a couple hundred years ago. I think we've had enough history chat, because you've got an important task to do. Take these jars of honey and give them to Junior up on Butter Hill. He knows where Robert is, but you'll have to come up with a crafty reason as to why you'd need him to meet him. I have an idea, actually. Tell Junior that I need help to repair one of the beehives. Let him know that there will be no more honey until it's fixed. He'll definitely need Robert's help to do it. Good luck, and say hello to Robert for me. Whoops. I ran into a well. Come on. And Buttergood Hill is over here. Butterhill, I think. Yeah, Butterhill. Whoops. Old Ridgecaster. You again? Didn't I tell you to get lost? You've got Daddy's honey with you? Pamela too afraid to face me, or could you just not be bothered coming up here? At least I don't have to see her, which is always something. Why are you still here? If you want a tip, you can forget about it. You need to see my brother Robert? One of Pamela's beehives is broken and she needs Robert's help to fix it, you say? Well, I guess we don't have much choice. Daddy needs a steady supply of his honey. But you'll have to do me a favor first, otherwise I won't tell you where Robert is. You think that the honey is more important than running around doing errands for me? Well, you'd be right, but I can see that you're in a hurry. And I've got time to wait, but you don't, am I right? So there we go. It's just a small favor, and it'll be done in no time on that horse of yours. Right over to the Great Thunder and see how it's going with the bridge repairs. My brother Scott is taking care of it, but he needs to give me a progress report. I should have had the report this morning, but he hasn't been here yet. Scott didn't exactly inherit his daddy's intelligence, so you'll need to ride over there and fetch the report. If he hasn't written it, you can tell him from me that he'll be sleeping in the tool shed tonight. Now get going. Now. Yeah. So we're talking to this guy. Who are you? This is a forbidden area. Don't you get that? You'd like to report to Take the Junior? He knows exactly how much trouble I'm having with the bridge. Of course I have enough time to write a report for him. Do you not have any idea how hard it is to build a bridge over the Great Thunder? People have been trying to build something here for generations, but it always collapses. Why does it always collapse? Don't ask me. It's probably some kind of werewolf or vampire, some other creature that makes all the trouble. Are there vampire and werewolves here? Of course. Have you ever seen any? Of course not. Nobody has. Don't you think you'd have read about it in the papers if somebody had? Think about it. Everyone knows there's monsters here in Epona, though. At least the people with half a brain know they exist, but you don't seem to be one of those kinds of people. Anyway, enough joking. It's time for you to get started on writing a report for Junior. I've got to get on with building this bridge. Why should I write the report? Easy. If you want a report to Take the Junior, then you can write it yourself. I haven't got time to waste on this, and I'd rather sleep in a tool shed than let Junior boss me around. Okay, I'll help you. You'll have to excuse me if I sound a bit mean. This is stressful work, and it seems Junior's bad mood is contagious. Don't worry, this kind of report is easy. Here's the form to fill in. Just write around the places on the form and tick whether they're good or not. Easy. Come back when you're done so I can take a look at it before you write back to Junior. You've written the report? Let me see. Looks okay. Junior will probably be satisfied. Suppose just as thank you. What's your name, by the way? My name's Scott Buttergood. Nice to meet you, Ileana. I suppose I can take a little break to chat with you, especially since this job is going to go on forever anyway. So you've had the pleasure of meeting Junior. What do you think of him? No need to answer, Ileana. He's not very nice, I know. Runs in a family, sadly. Our dad, Vladimir, is the least pleasant man you'd ever hope to meet. Luckily, we didn't have to see him much as kids since our mother raised us for the most part. When she died, I thought our family was going to fall apart, but us brothers have stuck together in spite of everything. Didn't our father take over our upbringing, you ask? No chance. He just expected us to take care of ourselves. He's only ever been interested in Junior, never had time for me and Robert. Don't look so sad. It was Junior who drew the short straw. If you want to feel sorry for anyone, it should be him. Enough for now with the mushy family stuff. I need to get on with this thankless task of constructing a bridge over the Great Thunder. Take this report to Junior, Liana. And careful using the bridge. It's not finished and I can't guarantee it will collapse. But do as you wish. Bye then. Now we go back to Junior. You've got the report? Good. I need to be able to light the fire this evening. I'm fresh out of paper. You think I should read it? I'd never read it. I just like bossing Scott around. He needs reminding every now and then that I'm in charge of the family. There's my mouse. You shouldn't be hanging around with someone like Pamela. She's bad news, you know. She hasn't got a clue about the three most important things in the world. In life. Money, money, and more money. Only GD understand anything about this island, but everyone else will see. I've got big plans. You're looking for Robert. My brother Robert? Why would you be looking for that moron? Pamela needs help to repair a beehive? Nah, forget it. I don't like uninvited guests on my land, so get lost. I promised to help you if you got me the report. I promised, did I? I don't think I promised at all. I'm sure I'd remember. But I feel rather friendly today, so I suppose I'll help. We're always working down in the cotton fields. Now get lost. Oh, this family is really something. And here... And here, and here he is. Hi there, I'm Robert Budgood. Who might you be? Ileana, nice to meet you. How can I help? Pamela said I could help you meet Mrs. X. That's a huge favor. I suppose if you want to meet Mrs. X, then you must also want to stop GD here in Harvest Counties. In that case, maybe you could help me with something first, if you don't mind. Am I a member of CHIL? Well, yeah, but I'm not in the inner circle. I don't know anything more than the basics about the organization. Safety first, as Mrs. X usually says. I know almost nothing about who else is a member or what plans they might have on the go. How come I joined CHIL? Well, Ileana, it's a long story. I can try to give you the short version, though. We've got time for that. Behind me is the bridge to Bear Point. The gate on the bridge has been blocked so you can't get past it. And as you can see, it's a wasteland with nothing growing. The land was destroyed when Junior started drilling for oil there, and then GED finished it off when they started looking for whatever it is they're looking for in Harvest Counties. GED finally leaving Bear Point is CHIL's doing. It's a really exciting story, but I'll tell you another time. We're not in such a hurry. Anyway, that was when I decided that GED and my brother had done to Bear Point, and I decided to join CHIL. Now we've got to work, Ileana. We're going to do a little bit of sabotage in Old Ridgecaster. Nothing dangerous, but every little help when it comes to stopping GED. They keep a bunch of their materials here on our farm. There are barrels with dangerous chemicals and a whole range of machinery. Machinery that we're going to sabotage. Sand in the gas tank, a classic. Why won't MS work? There we go. I've messed up GED's machines before, but JR started suspecting that it was me behind all the broken equipment. He's had his eye on me for ages now, so I never get the chance to sabotage anything. The plan is for me to go up to see Junior so that he knows it can't be me who's broken the machines. Meanwhile, you fill the gas tanks of every machine you can find by sand. Perfect alibi for me, which is definitely going to be a bit of a head scratcher for Junior. If you do this, I'll tell you how you can get a hold of Mrs. X. Oh, fun. Okay, that's one done. This is 2. This is 3. And one more. Okay, now we're just gonna head back down. Nice work, Ileana. This will give GD something to think about, and Junior's gonna go crazy trying to figure out how this could have happened. It's probably not the worst thing that's happened at GD, but every little helps. I promise I'd help you find Mrs. X, and that's exactly what I'll do. I don't know who she is, but maybe you already guessed that. Even if I did know who she is, I probably wouldn't say anything because, even though you seem trustworthy, as Mrs. X herself would always say, safety first. I can help you get a hold of my contact in New Hillcrest. A person who's in the inner circle of Chill. If anyone can arrange a meeting with Mrs. X, it's this person. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but you never know who might be listening. But I'll teach you a secret phrase that I use to be able to find my contact. Talk to the residents of New Hillcrest and say the phrase, opponent's getting colder. If someone responds by saying, but it'll soon be warm again, you know you're talking to the right person. To get to New Hillcrest, you'll have to ride around the Great Thunder. The ravine that splits Pona in two. You may find a spot where you can get across the ravine, but I wouldn't hold much hope. Ride back to Crescent Moon Village, then head east through the Mirror Marshes. Stay on the roads that you'll eventually find a road that takes you south. It won't be long till you reach New Hillcrest. I'm sure I'll see you again, Ileana. Good luck. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I know a much quicker way. If I can stop yawning. Oh, what does she want? Oh, that's the race. Okay, so I'll do this, just to make sure I can get to, New Hillcrest with stables and all. And then I will go to the race. And I will get Winter Runner because I finished training Opal and I'm now training Winter. I'm just going to take a quick detour and go right here. Oh, the new Hillcrest Championship is going to be soon. I might try it. The new Hillcrest Championship is definitely one I don't do very well, or I don't do often. So I don't know the entire route. What? What's nonsense? I agree, it's pretty chilly. Oh, a riddle. I love riddles. Oh, Syntax. I didn't know you were here. Hi. It'll be warm again soon. I'm not singing. What? You said opponent's getting colder? But it will soon be warm again. You seem to know our secret phrase, but I don't recognize you. Odd. I thought Robert was going to come. Very odd indeed. Who are you? Did you say your name was Ileana? What do you want, anyway? To meet Mrs. X? If you've never been to New Hillcrest before, you won't have seen the beautiful flowers we grow here. What do you mean you're not interested in flowers? Come on, don't be a bore. Follow me and I'll show you some really lovely flowers. I love flowers. Her hair looks weird. I just noticed that. Oh, what lovely flowers. Did I tell you I love flowers? It's so lovely here. Peaceful. Nobody listening. What was your name again? Ileana. Sounds like the name of a lovely flower. You'd like to meet Mrs. X. Well, that's tough. She doesn't like new people. Why do you want to meet her? Herman's been kidnapped by GED. You want to rescue him and talk to Miss X about how GED can be stopped? Chill can help you rescue Herman if it's possible. At least we will try, and try quickly, before they've got time to move in from an area near Hillcrest. One of my friends, Jupiter Peacebloom, is near Old Hillcrest and keeps an eye on GED. He watches them from a cliff above Storm Garden. Ride to Jupiter and tell him you need his help to free Herman from GED's clutches. Greet him with the phrase, "It seems it'll be a damp summer," and then tell him that it's code snowdrop situation. Come back to me when you've seen him, as I don't have time to show you the flowers right now. We got this dress, which I actually do like. I don't have a chance to use it very often, but I do like the dress. Whoops. Can I use this? Yes, I can. Okay. Storm Garden. And now let us go see, Jupiter, who I really don't trust, by the way. And y'all will soon see. Over here, and up this path. Seems it'll be a damp summer. That means you're a friend, even if I've never seen you before. What? Code Snowdrop? That means I've got to drop whatever I'm doing and help you in every way that I can. This must be important. What happened? We're going to rescue Herman, you say? Who is Herman? Doesn't matter. If it's Code Snowdrop, then there's no time to waste. Tell me what's happened and give me the short version so we don't waste any more time. Okay, I get it. You and Herman rode along the secret pathway over the Greater Mountains, ended up in GED's restricted area, then Herman was captured by their guards and gave himself up so you could escape. Sounds like a good guy. I understand why you'd want to rescue him. Okay. I don't know where they're keeping him prisoner, so we'll have to work on that first. Follow me and we'll sneak down to the fence. I know a way into the GED compound. Whee! Nobody saw you, right? I can't see Herman. Can you? Exactly. This must have locked them up somewhere farther into the compound. This won't be easy. The place is crawling with GED guards. How are we going to get in? Don't worry about that. As it happens, I have a key to GED's compound. Here, take a look. A proper bolt cutter. There's no lock I can't open. Okay, Liana, take the bolt cutters and cut a hole in the fence. I'll keep a lookout while you're at it. You did well. I didn't hear a peep. Okay, we have to find Herman as quickly as we can, but it's a pretty big compound. You have an idea? Okay, let's hear it. We'll climb up the side of this building here and see if we can see Herman. Good plan. I'll sneak along first and you follow. What'll happen if the guards get you? Don't worry about that. And they don't know who you are. Probably just throw you out of the compound. You've seen the huge, thick, black glasses they all wear, right? You haven't thought about them? GED are so nervous that someday will leak their corporate secrets they decided all their guards have to wear them. They can't see more than a few feet. GED are more worried about their own people than they are about us, which is so strange. Which isn't so strange considering the way they treat their employees. I'm not complaining though. Come on, follow me. Seriously? Up. Here, and up here, and up here, and up here, and up here, right here. Great, nobody seems to have spotted us. I still can't see Herman anywhere, but I think I know where we should go from here. See that tall building over there? The roof is the highest point in the complex, so we'll be able to see everything from up there. See the building I mean? Good. We'll meet at the bottom of it. I'll sneak over there first. Follow me once the coast is clear. Remember, even though the guards have worse sight than a blind bat in a dark cave, don't get too close to them. If they get sight of you, they'll throw you out of here in a heartbeat. Good luck, Eliana. Okay, this does usually take me a while because I have to wait for the guards, so I'm going to play Simple Things by Lisa Peterson from Star Stable. Great, nobody seems to have spotted us so far. Now we just need to get to the top of this building. Fun. Okay, we must be able to see Herman from the roof of the building there. It's not possible to get any higher up around here. We'll just do as we did before. I'll sneak past first and you follow. Good luck. Okay, back to the song. Your plan worked, Eliana. I can see Herman from here. Look. So now we found Herman, but I'm not sure how exactly we'll get him out. Any ideas, Eliana? You're thinking about it? Let me know when you've come up with something. We can't get him out of here just any old way, so we may as well get a little closer. Meet up at the bottom of the building. Try to think of a plan on the way down, Eliana. Ready? I'll sneak down first and then you follow. As usual. We're used to this now, aren't we? Back to the song. Perfect timing. There are guards everywhere. There's no way to get past them. Maybe we have to give up. Oh, I hate it when it turns out like this, but I don't think we have a chance. What? You've got an idea, Eliana? I hate this. We're so close, but we'll never get there. GD, you're blocking all our ways in. I should calm down? Okay. I should calm down and listen to your plan? Okay, I'm listening. You create a diversion and catch the attention of the guards. Then I sneak up to Herman and cut open the locks of the cage. Have I got that right? I don't know, Liana. Okay, we'll give it a shot. Wait, I'll make the diversion so you can go rescue Herman. He knows you. If I show up, he might think it's one of GD's dirty tricks. Here are the bolt cutters. Hope to see you again, Eliana. I'm off. Ileana, what are you doing here? What are you doing here, Ileana? You're saving me, cutting open the lock so I can escape? Maybe later, but right now you have to listen to me. What I'm about to tell you is more important than my rescue. I've been listening to the guards while they've been talking to each other, Ileana. Just bits of conversation. But I'm starting to understand a little bit of what's happened here in Hillcrest. GED have found something inside the mountain, Ileana. Something so valuable that they'll stop at nothing to get it. I don't know what it is. Some kind of mineral, I think. GED have a code word for it. They're calling it Draconium after Mrs. Drake. Nobody seems to know what it can be used for. But GED would crush all their competitors and become the world's most powerful corporation if they get their hands on it. It's because of this Draconium that they're forced out all the residents of Hillcrest and built the mine here. Something happened though. Their drills have finally gone down to the Draconium. Something terrible. In the middle of their celebration of finally reaching the Draconium, a huge and violent explosion was heard deep inside the ground. The earth shook and a mysterious purple mist started to pour out from the mine. It spread all across Hillcrest and lay like a heavy blanket over the mountain. All the GED people tried to escape, but not all of them made it before the mist swept over them. Nobody has heard anything from those who are left. They just vanished. It's no longer possible to see any Hillcrest through the mist, but sometimes you can hear sad. Just part of myself, Ileana, and it's blood-curdling. All of Old Hillcrest is abandoned, and now there's not a living soul left. The mine they built is closed. All the staff have fled from the area, and instead they built a huge wall around Hillcrest. You'll try to cut open the locks now? Okay, but hurry. I've got more to tell you. It didn't work. Keep trying, Ileana. I'll tell you more whilst you're at it. Listen now, this is super important. GD are preparing to take back Hillcrest. That's why they got so many staff here, and reinforcements are on the way. If I've heard correctly, a small army is on the way to attack the mine and the village in the mine. I don't know what's in there, but it seems as though GED thinks some rival company has made a very aggressive takeover attempt of the mine. They believe the mist is some kind of gas, and that the sounds from the village are just recordings designed to frighten them. I don't get their thinking. Whatever got loose in Hillcrest is something much worse than just a competing corporation, I can tell you. Whatever's up there isn't after money, it wants blood. If GED succeed in taking back Hillcrest, they'll reopen the mine and become the most powerful company in the world. Harvest counties in New York don't stand much of a chance after that. Ileana, you haven't got time to waste trying to rescue me anymore. GED guards will discover you soon. You need to get out of here and tell Miss X everything I just told you. There's more important than saving me. I can tell her myself. You say you're gonna try cutting the lock again, open with the bolt cutters again? I've always liked that. You're such an optimist, Ileana. It didn't work. You need to tell Miss X about the Draconium and what happened with Hillcrest and GD's plans to take back the mine. It's more important than anything else. You're going to give the lock one last try? You've almost got through it? Wait, what was that? The crane. They're lifting me away. Quick, Ileana, get out of here. You can't rescue me now, but we'll see each other again, I promise. Get to Miss X and save the Harvest counties. Never give up the fight. Whoa. There goes Herman. Bye-bye. Whoa. Now guards have surrounded me. Fun. Hey there, Ghost. Ghostlight looks at you with determination. Together, you can do this. You and Ghostlight are an unbeatable team. Let's escape the compound. I wonder how Ghost got in. Let's go. Ileana, you made it. Where's Herman? They moved him before we can get him out. We did our best, Ileana, but it wasn't enough. I hate it when that happens. The only thing we can do now is report what happened to Miss X. You want to come along? Sorry, but that's not part of the plan. Only the inner circle of Chill members get to meet her. Right back to Sunshine and New Hillcrest. It was her who sent you here. She might have orders from Miss X about what happens next with you. Maybe we'll meet again, Ileana, but probably not. Friends aren't something I've really got time for in Chill. Okay, back to Hillcrest. Whoa, okay. Oh, so I did unlock archaeology in Epona. Fun. Okay, so we have a bunch of new stuff to do. I'm going to go back to New Hillcrest just to get this quest unlocked, because I would not want to have to go back. New Hillcrest Stables. Right here. And let's go talk to Sunshine. So in the next episode, I will probably focus on one... Oh, I missed the championship. Oh well. Focus on one of these things. Whatever. I don't know which one I'll do yet. How did it all go? Badly? The mission was a failure, you say? That's a shame. What's that? You've got important information from Herman to give the Miss X? You didn't have time to tell Jupiter before you rushed off, you say? Come back tomorrow, Ileana. I'll ask Miss X if she might be able to meet you after all. And that is going to be it for today, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all in the next part. Bye!